It's now my great honor to introduce the first of our three student speakers, our Human Rights Center Fellow, Cecil Egbele.
You know, after two such great speakers, I feel kind of intimidated getting to do this. Oh well, I have to do it. So let's go. The dean, the faculty, the lecturers, our family and friends, my professional colleagues, and of course our commencement speaker, good morning. I'll start by telling you the story of a young Nigerian girl who grew up in the city of Lagos. At the age of 10, she made a decision to be a broadcaster with her eyes set at the headquarters of Nigeria's national television, the NTA. She was told it was a tall dream, but she dared to dream and she pursued it. Every move she made was intentional. Now, fast forward years later, she made it to the NTA and hosted live TV shows till 2023 when she came to UC Berkeley. Years later, she had yet another dream, Cecil the Dreamer, to be a documentary filmmaker. J School alum Grace Oyonubi and her then boss, Wale Coker, with her brother, Emmanuel Egbele, who is taking shots there, encouraged her. She decided to go straight up for the best because she wouldn't settle for less. Today, she stands tall before you, dressed in a traditional Nigerian attire, a proud graduate of America's and the world's foremost public university, UC Berkeley. Now, dear friends, we've had ups and downs, and my lowest, I must say, here at the J School was when my number one cheerleader, my dad, passed on just in my first semester, just in the first semester in fall in 2023. So my brother is here wearing double hats, representing my dad and himself. I recall vividly, dear friends, on August 16th when we gathered here at the LMC over there and here at the courtyard for our boot camp. The middle picture here is our boot camp picture. Please don't look at me there, please. Try to avoid looking at me there. Everyone was excited and all fired up. Our first semester was really the time we had classes together. I can't forget my J200 instructor, Sarah Ravani of the SF Chronicle, who saw the writer in me even when I couldn't. Christine Chiervo, who just left here, proudly published my story, one of which is the most viewed story in Oakland North since 2021, and among the top most viewed since inception. I have to brag about that. Okay, from the second year, when we fully focused on our specializations, we hardly had classes together, but the kitchen somewhere there was our little corner of long time no see. The student lounge was a place of banter and encouraging each other to soldier on when the going gets tough. Like we'd say in Nigeria, last, everything go day okay, which means ultimately it's gonna be okay. And how would I not miss this courtyard? A place where we shared ideas, encouraged each other, and caught up on the latest gist around town and the gossip too. I've learned over my years of public speaking not to mention names when acknowledging people with the fear of leaving someone out when everyone is equally important. So I will not mention names. So you will not hear me talk about some professors like Sharon Marisol Maraji, I didn't mention her name. That's why I said I'm not talking about her. Who in the audio class, they all call her admirable. Nor would you hear me mention the impactful classes we had with Ken Light. Nope, I wouldn't mention it. You wouldn't hear me talk about professors like Basto, who drilled the investigative journalists out of us. Nope, I wouldn't mention his name. Multimedia journalism is in demand in the industry today. Jeremy Rube has molded some of the very best. I told you I would not mention names, right? Good. So there was no way you will hear me talk about my documentary lecturers, Jennifer Redfern, Jason, and Nani Walker. Nope, I'm not going to mention their names. The journey with them was indeed a roller coaster. You know, Jennifer, when you ask us if we were okay after we've gone through a whole lot and we say yes, we were not okay. We were stressed. And Jennifer would tell us, it's okay, find time to rest, but it's okay. But you know what? Like gold that passes through fire to come out fine, we came out shining and refined and ready to shine forth. For my dear friends and professional colleagues, we've made it to this moment with multiple deadlines, but we persisted, and now we are trained professionals about to step into the world that desperately need our skills. Now let's face the fact, the industry waiting for us out there isn't perfect, far from it. But there will be days when we'll wonder if our stories matter in a world draining with content. But our time at UC Berkeley has thought of something essential. Journalism just doesn't survive difficult times. It's meant for them. The most important stories emerge when we choose impact over clicks and when we put on our investigative hearts. Berkeley J School hasn't taught us how to write leads or edit videos and audios. It has transformed how we see, how we listen, and how we tell stories. When the path grows difficult, and sure it will, let's remember what we've already overcome to get here. The competitive admissions, the demanding courseworks, the tight deadlines, and asking the very tough questions. My friends and colleagues, on days when we forget our purpose, let us remember this moment and the journey it took us to be here. Now, this is not an inspirational speech because I've seen our works and I believe in us. And I'll leave us with these words, and a matter of fact, the fact that Berkeley J School is a brand name. It opens the door for you to enter the room, and it is our duty to use our skills and talent to get a seat in that room. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I will like to call on my friend, and one I would say is one of our finest investigative journalists amongst us here, Hussein Khan, to please take on the podium.
Let us present our first graduate, Cecil Egbele.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the President and the Chancellor of UC Berkeley, I grant you the degree of Master of Arts in Journalism. You may now move your tassels to the left. Congratulations! Woo! You did it. Woo!
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?